Hello students, today I had sent some grammar portion related to the topic sentence in this group. So, what is the topic of our today's class? Yes, sentence. Before I start the topic, I want to ask one question to you. Are you ready for that? Okay. So here comes my question is, do you know about something word? I mean, what is the meaning of word? Yes, word is a group of character. Like example, mango. How many characters are in this word? 5. Yes, very good. Do you know, students, we use daily so many words and sentences in our daily life. You also know very well, we can't explain our thoughts or feelings without words or sentences. Okay, now let's we start our topic sentence. I have given some notes in this group, so you see that I explain about sentence. Okay? Sentence, a combination of words that make a complete sense of called a sentence. I repeat, a combination of words that make a complete sense is called a sentence. But in modern grammar, verbless and single word structure are also accepted as sentences. Understood? Okay? And sentence is divided into two parts. It has divided into two parts. One is one word and another one is more than one word. Okay? So we look the example of one word. Take, give, come, go, stand, wait, etc. Okay? It is a form of the verb. Okay? And more than one word. It has also divided into two parts. First one is with verb and second one is without verb. Okay? So let's we take example. First is who is there. If you say anybody is who is there, that time someone is give the answer a cat or a dog. Okay, then in this sentence who is there, it has present a helping verb. What is the helping verb in this sentence? Is. Okay, very good. But a cat, it is also a sentence, but it is without verb. Okay, and we look second example. I am going. It is a sentence. Is it a sentence? Okay, I am going. In this sentence also a helping verb are present. Am is a helping verb. If you are saying I am going, then someone to ask you where to. आप कहाँ जा रहे हो? Okay, then third example, who are you? When anybody knocked your door, That time you will say, who are you? Then someone is saying, I am milkman, or only say milkman. Okay, understood? So the sentence is two parts. One word is, more than one word is without verb and with verb. Okay, so let's we look a multi-worded sentence having a verb may be divided into two parts. A multi-worded sentence, that means the above example what we see, that is called the multi-worded sentence, which is having a word. It may be divided into two parts. Okay, so look the chart. Sentence, it has divided into also two parts. One is called the subject and another one is called the predicate. You also know about that? No. So look here. First is a subject. Subject means the word that shows the noun or pronoun, and the part which tells something about the subject is called the predicate. Okay, I repeat, subject means the word that shows the noun or pronoun, and the part which tells something about the subject is called the predicate. Okay, now we see the example of it. Okay, first example, the dress is very expensive. The dress is very expensive. In this sentence, the dress is the part of subject. The dress is a subject of particular sentence and is very expensive. It shows about the dress. It is very expensive. So is very expensive is a predicate. What it is called? Predicate, and this dress is called the subject. Understood everybody what I explained? Okay. Then we see the second example. Delhi is the capital of India. What is the example? Delhi is the capital of India. What is the subject of here? Delhi. Yes, very good. And the predicate is the capital of India. Okay. Next we see kinds of sentences. Okay. It has also divided into 5 parts. Okay. 5 types. First is called assertive, second one is interrogative, third one is imperative, next one optative, and last one is exclamatory. Repeat after me. Kinds of sentences are 5 types. First is assertive, second is interrogative, and third one is imperative, fourth is optative, and last one is exclamatory. Okay, you learn about that. Okay, then we see assertive sentences. It is also divided into 2 parts. First one is affirmative. What? First one is affirmative. Repeat after me. So first one is affirmative and second one is negative. Okay, very good. Now we look this chart. It has a 3 column. First, kinds of sentences. Second, examples, and third one shows the function of that particular kind of sentences. Okay, now we look first assertive sentences. It shows the function of statement. That means we generally use only the sentence statement in that type of assertive sentences. For example, look, she is very clever. She is very clever. That means in this sentence we show only anybody is there, she is very clever. Okay. Then second one, he is an honest. What is the example? He is an honest. In this sentence, this is also the statement of function. Okay. But here is what? Is an honest. मतलब means here a person that has a quality, he is a honest. Okay. Then second, interrogative sentences. In this type of sentences, we ask some question to another one. We ask some question to the another one. For example, have you seen the Taj Mahal? Have you seen the Taj Mahal? That means you ask somebody have you seen the Taj Mahal? Okay. In second one, what is the example? Does he write a letter? That means you are asking anybody, does he write a letter? You are asking question. So anybody is there or present, then they will give the answer yes or no. Okay. Then next one, the imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, we request or give some advice or forbid something or give some suggestions or give anybody's order. What we do? What is the function of these sentences? We do request someone, give advice someone, to forward something, take suggestion to anybody's, and give order somebody's. Okay. Now look, imperative sentences. For example, please help me. That means you are requested anybody, that one help to you. In second one, respect your elders. That means somebody is given to advice, you respect your elders. Okay. Then next one, don't touch the wire because you are injured. It is a forbid. आपको ये चीज़ नहीं करनी है. Then next example is work hard to pass examination. If you are working hard, then you get the success. You pass the examination, otherwise you will fail. That is the suggestion. Okay. And then next, write this poem quickly. That means somebody is giving you order, you write down quickly. Okay. Then in next sentence, that is the operative sentences. In this sentences, the function are we pray to God or someone, desire, wish, and curse. For example, may God bless you. You also listen this sentence so many times in your life. Okay. You may God bless you. When you wishes your elders, then your elder is giving or blessing to you. May God bless you. Then again, may you prosper. This is the desire. Somebody wishes to you. Wish you a long life. It is the part of wishing. And may you go to hell. This is the curse. Okay. Then next, the last one is exclamatory sentences. What it is? Exclamatory